What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It has been 1 year since I've got my John Deere 2032R. Dog, quit licking me. Oh, good night. And I just wanted to do a quick review, walk around, how I feel about the tractor, you know, just the old normal stuff. Let's get into it and take a look. So in case y'all don't know, if you're not a regular on my channel, September 2021, I got a John Deere 2032R, no backhoe. I did get the front end loader and the bucket, grapple. I gotta work my way from the front to the back. Let's see, grapple, brush cutter, tiller, box blade, ballast box that I never use because I've always got something else on there. I got third, fourth, fifth function, and 1.5 inch wheel spacers on the back. So that was my initial in a 20-foot trailer. So that was my initial purchase from my Sun South John Deere dealer. I have since added, let's take a look. Well, we'll just start from the front. How about that? I got a homemade grill guard, 16 gauge, and then 24 by 24, and we just cut it. I didn't actually bend those corners down there. That's wood that's done that. I did have some grill damage. I had a little grill damage before I put this on, and you can see what I've done to it since then. You know, if I didn't have that, you know, what kind of damage would that have caused? That would have been bad. So right here, I had a stick come through the grapple and knock this hydraulic fitting off. I got it welded back on, but it's got a pinhole in it somewhere. I've got a slow leak. So this cylinder is eventually gonna have to get changed. I just don't see any way around it. After this, I started putting this fencing. I cut it and put it on here, and it works a little better than it kind of looked. What it does is it kind of gives you tension when you start getting into something big. You can kind of feel it because you can't really see a lot of times. And it kind of lets me know when I'm getting into something that's, you know, gonna bust through or whatever. But eventually I'm gonna have something welded on the back of here just to help keep logs and stuff like that coming through. So that's been an add-on. Since I got the grill guard, a log or something come up in here and busted this. Well, it's not busted, it's dented, but it affects my hood latch because it's all pushed in now, so it doesn't line up quite right. It'll latch, but you know, it is what it is. These scratches right here on my hood, I was loading logs onto a high flatbed dump bed truck. Well, when I had the logs in the grapple, of course the front end was pulled down and the bed of the truck came up to here. Okay, to get the logs on the truck, I had to go underneath the truck just a little bit, but then when I would drop the logs onto the truck, the tractor raised up, and when I would back out from the side of the truck, tractor raised up and it just scratched the top of my hood. So there's some little bit of damage right there, cosmetic, nothing real big. Let's work our way down. Let's see what we got. Always check the fittings, you know, on your hydraulics. They're gonna come loose. It is what it is. Oil is actually pretty easy to change. I've done it twice so far. Let's see, what else have we got? I don't think anything added in the cockpit. So I added the guards for the light. I got some spotlights to go front. I got a floodlight to go back. I got a Perry Company canopy and the Perry Company fan. That's real sweet right there. That's nice. I love that. Rear tires are filled with 21 gallons of windshield wiper fluid. I did that myself. I have wheel weights ordered and should be here. I don't know when. But that's one of the last things that I've got ordered for the tractor. I've been wanting to get wheel weights for a while. They're just expensive. Let's see what else we got. I got the Artilian toolbar. So I can put right here I can put my toolbox, little gas can holder, shelf, whatever you want to put on there. And then I've got my chainsaw holder there. That's been a nice addition, instead of having to carry stuff in the grapple or on the bucket or whatever. And I got the eye match, I forgot about that. So let's see, here's my fourth and fifth function. I got a hydraulic top link. This is really nice. I didn't realize how nice a hydraulic top link or how convenient that was gonna be until I got it put on there. Other attachments that I've bought since my original purchase, I got a 6-foot landscape rake, and it will turn around. You can go front or back with it. And I got the Bomberlite 1P24 stump grinder. I've used that thing. It stays on the tractor The grapple and the stump grinder stay on the tractor pretty much more than anything else. Of course, the last 4 months I've been out here on a land clearing job, so that's what we've been doing. So after 1 year, pretty much to the day, actually yesterday was my 1 year anniversary. September the 13th. I have 544 hours on the tractor. We've been out here, if you follow my channel, we've been doing a land clearing job, me and my brother-in-law. Guys cutting down all the pines around his house. This is week 16 that we've been out here. Now, we're not out here 8 hours a day. I get out here after work in the afternoons, try to work 2, 3, 4 hours as much as I can, and Saturdays and Sundays when if I ain't got anything else going on. Overall, I love this tractor. I got hooked on with Tractor Time with Tim and the 1025, and I thought, yeah, that's gonna be everything I need. And then I went to the dealership and I saw, and I have a buddy of mine that is store manager of a John Deere dealership. So we got the 1025 and the 2032R side by side, and once I saw them side by side, 2 Series is the way I had to go. And I got I could have got the 3 Series, but I wouldn't have been able to get all the other attachments that I got. The brush cutter, the tiller, the box blade, the grapple. I might have only been able to get one of those, and I really wanted to get all of them at the initial purchase for finance. So the 2032R, it's done pretty much everything I've asked it to do. Now, I've moved a lot of trees, a lot of logs, and I can look at a log and go, that's beyond my capability, depending on the length, But it's been a great tractor. The main things I have torn up is the PTO shaft on the stump grinder. I have torn up 2 PTO shafts. First one I don't think was my fault. The second one, I had the slip clutch too tight, and I think that one was my fault. And I was taking too big of a bite out of a stump. Broke it. So that is the original one, the replacement, and now I'm on my 3rd PTO shaft on that stump grinder. I got a little mark right there. That's from my chainsaw because I didn't have my Artelian toolbar set up to where the chain bar wouldn't scuff up my plastic. But I bought this tractor not as a trailer queen or a shop queen. I knew when I bought it I was gonna work it, and things are gonna get dirty, things are gonna get broke, things are gonna get scratched. So with that in my head, when I first bought it, kind of took a little pressure off of me. I mean, I try to be gentle as I can, especially this first year. I've never owned a tractor before. Never, so everything's been a learning experience, and I go pretty slow, and I still go slow because I'm tipping over scares me to death. So must-haves on the tractor. If you're gonna have a grapple, if you're gonna do any kind of grapple work, picking up piles of sticks and whatever, you have got to have a grill guard. I don't care if you buy one or if you make one, save yourself some headache, because once a stick goes through that flimsy mesh that's John Deere factory and goes into your radiator, then you got problems. Get some kind of protection up there, please. Grill guard and wheel spacers, I think that's important. You need a little bit bigger of a footprint, and then wheel weights and filling your tires, your back tires. And then pretty much everything else is like creature comforts. Do you need a hydraulic top link? No. Is it nice to have? You betcha. And I'm not mechanically inclined by any means. And I'm trying to learn stuff. When I bought the tractor, that was one of my goals, is I want to learn how to start doing stuff. I like to try to change my own oil. What else we got? These machines are just so versatile. Future plan. I'm getting a little job here and there, picking up, tilling a garden, all this yard, cleaning out all this guy's pine trees on his property that we've been doing. We still got a little bit more to go, but there's light at the end of the tunnel now. I didn't buy the backhoe because as a new tractor owner, I didn't see myself going to other people's property to dig them a trench or whatever, and I didn't want to deal with pulling up water lines and cables and power. That was just a headache I didn't want to get into, and I didn't really have much need for it around my house. So, that's a $9,000 expense for a backhoe. That's why I didn't get the backhoe. But in the future, would I ever upgrade to a bigger series tractor? For me personally, I don't really think so. In my area, there's plenty of guys out there with bat wings and, big 4 series or, a lot bigger tractors that go out and bush hog. Everybody's already got their hay guy. I'm not doing any of that kind of stuff, so I'm not worried about it. Would I be interested one day in having a skid steer? Maybe, yeah. Maybe, a retirement kind of thing. After another, I don't know what I got, 13 years left of my regular job. So, you know, it may be. I don't think I need a bigger tractor for the jobs that I'm doing. I like keeping my jobs small, and, you know, just really because of time, because I don't do this every day, all day long. If you're thinking about getting a tractor and you've got, say, I don't know, 5-10 acres, and you've never owned a tractor before, the 2 Series John Deere, I think, could handle just about anything that you would want to do on that property. With that being said, would I like to have an enclosed cabin tractor? You betcha. I've been stung in the face by a yellow jacket on this. So enclosed, you know, save you from critters. 1 year review, I got 544 hours in 1 year of use, and I feel like I've been doing a lot. I've done a lot at my house. I've been at this guy's property for 4 months, nearly out here every day, nearly. I just really can't say enough good things about this tractor. I can't wait for my wheel weights to come in. That's gonna be the next add-on, and I think after that, I've pretty much got everything on this tractor for the time being that I really wanted to have or need. I've been thoroughly impressed. I haven't broken my key off in there yet, so that's good. Knock on wood, maybe I won't do it today, but I think everybody should get a tractor. I've been having a ball with it. I really have. My friends tell me to shut up because that's all I want to talk about. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm gonna go over here to Marvin's and see if we can get some work done after all this rain we've had. But I appreciate y'all, and I'll holler at you later. See ya.